Alright, in this next inventory scene, we're looking at slots and restrictions. The base scene setup is the same as the last two videos, so we don't need to walk through all of that again. The important difference here is that this scene uses character equipment as well. And on character equipment, you can see the slot layout. Each slot has a slot ID and an optional equipment filter. Those filters are scriptable objects that define what items are allowed in each slot. We're not going into those in detail here. There's a separate video for that. For now, just know that these are the rules that control what can be equipped where. On the player, we also have an equipment visual attacher. That's presentation only. It lets equipped items show a visual on the character, but it does not own the inventory rules. In the Teachable Panel Inspector, we bind both the character inventory and the character equipment. So the panel can read the backpack, inspect equipment slots, and run equip and unequip operations. Alright, let's run it. And again, each text is turned off for the video, so we can focus on the runtime flow. This panel is about backpack to equipment behavior. Seed an item, select it in the backpack, check which equipment slots allow it, then equip or unequip through the runtime APIs. At the top, we seed a few items into the backpack. These still go through SceneInventoryService.giveExact, so this part is using the same inventory service path as before. Now in the backpack grid, we select the item we want to equip. That selection is on a UI state. The backpack itself is still read through the SceneInventoryService. Down in the equipment section, the rows come from the character equipment layout. Each row has a slot ID, an optional filter, the currently equipped item, and actions for equip or unequip. The useful bit here is the allows selected column. That is a pure read check. The panel asks the slot filter whether the selected item would be allowed before it mutates anything. So the UI can explain the likely outcome without changing the inventory or equipment state. If I try to equip an allowed item, the panel calls characterequipment.TryEquipFromInventoryResult. That operation removes one item from the backpack slot, places one item into the equipment slot, and returns a structured result. Equipment slots hold one item, so even if the backpack stack has more than one, the equipped item is quantity 1. If the item is not allowed by the slot filter, we get a clean rejection instead of a broken equip. That could be FilterMismatch, SlotMissing, NoSpace empty, or another proper result code. And when an item equips successfully, the equipment visual attacher can show the item on the character. Again, that visual layer is separate. The equip rules live in character equipment and the containers, not in the visual script. Unequip works the other way around. The panel calls characterequipment.TryUnequipToInventoryResult that removes the item from the equipment slot, then tries to place it back into the backpack. If there is no backpack space, the operation can fail cleanly and report why. And as usual, the last result section shows what happened. Success, result code, and any message from the system. So this panel proves the equipment flow without hiding the rules in the UI. The backpack is read through the inventory service. Slot acceptance is checked before mutation. Equip and unequip go through result first equipment APIs. And visuals are just visuals. That keeps the system clean. Inventory owns inventory state. Equipment owns equipment rules. The visual attacher owns presentation. And the panel just forwards intents.